Hi, Scott Hodges again. So I'm on my way out to meet a buyer at a property in Saratoga Springs, Utah, where he's having a home inspection done by a professional home inspector. The inspector's been there for a couple of hours, and we'll take about 45 minutes to an hour and do a walkthrough with the inspector and with my client to see what items may be of concern, what items may need to be addressed once they move in, some regular routine items, also just a good overall evaluation of the property so that my client feels comfortable moving forward into the next phase. So here we are in Saratoga Springs doing a home inspection today with Kyle Oler from Realty Check. And he's going to point out a few things for my client on a home inspection.
I really didn't see anything that's going to constantly nag you the whole time that you live here. I think you've got a bunch of small things, which personally I would rather have a bunch of small things than one large thing. Anywhere around is going to be money. This is just smaller punch list type items. Okay. We like to hit you with a ton of information in a short amount of time during these.
That's fine.
So I do. Oh, and then of course the fireplace chimney I took a picture of, pulling away from the wall. Description, positive attributes, pictures. Then we get into some of the more common nitpicky items. It's all in there. We always find things, even new houses. So the intent of this isn't to really nitpick or beat it up to death, but just to identify, especially if there are items that are more concerning that you maybe didn't know about. It gives you a chance, if you feel appropriate, discharging roof drainage away from the foundation.
That's even why the asphalt's buckling.
I would blame it on a sidewalk before I would blame it on curb and gutter, just because normally I've seen this installed and it's generally pretty substantial. They generally do a good job on curb and gutter, and then they lighten the compaction on the sidewalk. So I would tend to blame it on the sidewalk. But either way, both city owned, city maintained. So I would just call them and let Saratoga Springs know of what's going on. Email them a couple of pictures, and then just get it on their work.
Hi there, Scott Hodges here with Exit Realty. I'm with Kyle Oler from Realty Check, and he's just going to give us a few insights on why it's important to get a home inspection. Kyle?
Thanks, Scott. Yeah, I do think it's important, and a couple of things that you'll find during a home inspection as we go through very thoroughly, look at all the major systems components of a home, and the intent is if we find any surprises, our trained objective eye can identify these for you pre-close and give you a chance to negotiate these items as appropriate.
Thanks, Kyle. And also, a home inspection is great because you do buy a home as is, so you want to know what you're buying, right? Once you're under contract, you want to make sure that what you see is what you get. Again, Scott Hodges here with Exit Realty.